To make the best of using Logic Magician, there are a couple of macOS global key commands you want to disable. I'm going to show you how you can disable them. So you want to press VOM. That's going to put you on the Apple menu.
Apple menu, 10 items.
And we're just going to down arrow to System Preferences.
About this Mac. System settings ellipsis.
System settings. There we go. That's what we're looking for. And I'm going to hit return on that.
Closing menu. Desk system. Now in. Window. Sidebar. Table. Row 10 of 38. General. Selected. Row 4 expanded.
And this sidebar is what we want. So because we have the sidebar focus, we can just up or down arrow looking for keyboard.
Accessibility. Appearance. Apple Intelli Control Center. Desktop and dock. Displays. Screensaver. Spotlight. Wallpaper. Notification. Sound. Focus. Screen time. Lock screen. Privacy and security. Touch ID and users and group. Internet accounts. Game Center. iCloud. Wallet and Apple Pay. Keyboard.
There we go. So I just down arrowed to keyboard. Now I'm going to VO right.
Vertical splitter. Keyboard. Scroll area.
And I'm going to interact with the keyboard scroll area.
In keyboard. Scroll area. 38 items. 85.7%. Key repeat rate. Slider.
I'm going to VO right through here and look for the shortcut button. And then I'm going to VO space on it to open that dialog. So let's VO right through here.
60. Adjust keyboard brightness and keyboard brightness. Reduce brightness. 0%. Increase brightness. Turn keyboard backlight after 5 seconds. Press globe symbol with do nothing. Press keyboard navigation. Keyboard navigation. Use keyboard navigation. Keyboard shortcuts. Button.
There we go. Keyboard shortcuts is a button we're looking for. So I'm going to VO space on this button.
In dialog.
And it should also put me on the sidebar in this dialog. So if I down arrow.
Display shortcuts. Mission control shortcuts.
I'm looking for mission control shortcuts. That's the one I want. So now that I have that selected, I'm going to VO right.
Vertical splitter. To change a shortcut. Double table. No selection.
And once I'm on this table, this is the table that have the global macOS key commands that we want to disable. So I'm going to interact with this.
In table. Row 1 of 8. Mission control. Uncheck checkbox. Control up arrow button. Selected. Mission control. Uncheck checkbox. Control up arrow button.
And you see, that's already unchecked. But if that one is checked for you, mission control, control up arrow, you want to uncheck that. And then I'm going to VO down.
Show notification center. Uncheck checkbox. None button. Turn do not disturb on / off. Check checkbox. Option application windows. Uncheck checkbox. Control down arrow button.
And you see I also have this one uncheck application windows. The key command is control down arrow. You want to uncheck this one as well. If it is checked, you can VO space on this to uncheck it. And let's keep going. I'm going to VO down arrow.
Show desktop. Uncheck checkbox. F11 button.
Another one you want to uncheck. Show desktop. F11 is a key command. We want to uncheck this as well. So just VO space to uncheck it if this one is checked in your system settings. All right, VO down.
Turn stage manager on / off. Check mission control uncheck checkbox. Collapsed.
This one, mission control collapse. If you press the right arrow.
Row 7 expanded.
It will expand it. And then if I VO down.
Move left to space. Uncheck checkbox. Control left arrow button. Level 1.
Control left arrow, which is move left to space. You want to uncheck that if it's checked. So if it's checked, VO space on it to uncheck it.
Move right a space. Uncheck checkbox. Control right arrow button.
And move right a space. That's control right arrow is the key command for that one. You want to VO space on that to uncheck it as well if it is checked. So once you have all of these unchecked, you can stop interacting with this table.
Out of table.
All right, so next we're going to take a look at the function keys because by default on macOS, if you press F1, F2, F3, etc., it's going to change your screen brightness and that sort of stuff. And we want them to behave like normal function keys. So we're going to VO left back to the sidebar.
To change a shortcut. Vertical splitter. Sidebar. Table. Row 3 of 14. Mission control shortcuts. Selected.
And we're going to down arrow to the function keys option here.
Window management, keyboard shortcuts, input sources shortcuts, screenshots shortcut, presenter overlay, services shortcut, spotlight shortcut, accessibility shortcut, application shortcut, function keys.
There we go, function keys. Now we're going to VO right.
Vertical split, use F1, use F1, F2, etc. keys as standard function keys. On, switch.
And it says use F1, F2, etc. as standard function keys. If this says off, you want to VO space on it so it says on like mine does here. And that basically means that now when you press F1, F2, F3, etc., it will do the Logic Magician commands because otherwise you'll have to press Fn, F1 to get the tempo, for example. So now that we switch it, when you press F1, it gives you the tempo. If you want to say adjust your screen brightness, you'd have to hit Fn, F1. We're just basically reversing how that's going to work. And it's going to make it more convenient because now you can just hit F1, etc. when using Logic Magician. So if we VO right from here.
When this option is selected, press and hold the globe symbol with meridians. Key to use the special features printed on each key. Done button.
And that's the done button. So we can VO space on that done button.
Keyboard shortcuts. Button. Closing dialog. Keyboard shortcuts. Button.
And we're back in that main keyboard pane that we went in to find the keyboard shortcuts. So we can just press Command Q to quit system settings at this point. Now, I have some other tutorials on the channel that show you how to uncheck some of the things in this dialog, plus more settings that you might want to change in your keyboard system settings, and some other stuff to make using your Mac go a little bit smoother, and I'll link that in the description and pinned comment. As always, until next time, happy recording.